Hi, this is Charlie Zeese from Only PVC Pyramids. Today we're coming to you from the Empowered Light Expo in suburban Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Today I'm with Lisa Richards, and Lisa is going to be talking to you today about her company and the wonderful new enhancements that she's going to be providing for my pyramids in the form of custom energized capstones. As you all know, who've been following my videos in the past, we've been making a lot of enhancements. First, we've improved the geometry of our pyramids. We've improved the base connectors. We've started to provide different colors of pipe. We are now going to be offering a clear pipe option. We've started putting high quartz sand into our pyramids now. But the latest enhancement that we're going to be bringing to you are some customized capstones that Lisa and her company are going to be providing for us. So I wanted to introduce you to Lisa, let her tell you a little bit about what she does, and then we'll talk to you about some of the specific enhancements that she's going to be putting into these customized capstones. So Lisa, why don't you introduce yourself and explain to the audience about yourself and your company and what you're going to be doing for us.
My name is Lisa Richards, and I'm the owner of Flower of Life Energy Healing. I'm based out of about an hour south of Erie, Pennsylvania, and I'm an energy healer first and foremost. That's how I came into developing my orgonite. So that's the main thing I'm doing right now. I'm going around teaching people about the benefits of orgone energy and how to utilize it for healing purposes in their body. When Charlie and I met at the Global Pyramid Conference last year, we started collaborating on some different things, and advancements for his pyramids came to mind with my orgonite. And I know he had mentioned to you in the past about utilizing orgonite as the capstone, but introducing metals into the matrix of the shape of his pyramid will actually reduce the power behind it. So we're not going to utilize metals in it. It's not going to be true orgonite for the capstone. It's actually going to be a matrix of resin, crystals, and bionized sand, and we can customize them according to your needs. Or you can choose from any of our designs that are going to be specifically for chakra healings at first, but we're also going to advance those down the line as well. So.
You might want to explain to the audience how the bionized sand works and the process for that, because it is a derivative of the high quartz sand that I'm putting into the pyramids now.
Yeah, so as you can see, this layer right here is actually, let me get a little closer here. So this layer right here is actually the same aqua quartz sand that Charlie puts into the pipes of his pyramids. It's a really high quartz content sand. The same scientist Wilhelm Reich, who discovered orgone energy, the theory behind orgonite pyramids or orgone pyramids that I make, he actually discovered a way to infuse a product with extra orgone energy and have it retain that high vibration indefinitely, I should say. It never dissipated from it. And the way he did it, he would freeze something and boil it. Freeze and boil 3 times. Boiling for 30 minutes at a time, freezing overnight is how I do it. And it actually drew that orgone energy in and retained that energy. And what I'm thinking, the intuitive in me, because I'm also an intuitive and medium, I feel that it's the expansion and contraction of the product. So the expansion and contraction that you're creating numerous times, at last, with the final contraction, it's holding on to that energy. So it creates like a pumping effect, and then it holds on to it, and it doesn't dissipate from it that way. He actually saw this under his microscope when he was first looking into orgone energy. He was watching a dying plant, and he would see these little blue luminescent orbs leaving the body as it was dying of the plant. And they wouldn't just dissipate into the ether. They would actually gather in another location and start manifesting into another microorganism or another organism. And when something's full of life, it actually has a blue glow to it. So he noticed in healthy patients, healthy people, that their red blood cells under the microscope would have a blue luminescent glow to them. He also noticed that for example, people who had cancer, there was no glow to their red blood cells. It was like a gray color. And so he knew that things like cancer were an energy-based disease. So what we're doing, we're attracting more of that luminescent glow, that energy, those bions, that orgone energy to that product. We can do it with crystals. You can do it with the high crystal content sand, and that's what we're doing. We're just enhancing it even more. So actually most of our capstones are going to have a layer of sand included into it, the bionized sand. We actually do one that's just completely bionized sand as well, and they're all really powerful.
Another aspect that you've told me about is, and many people have been asking me about recently, were the use of color in the pyramids themselves. And one of the things that we're exploring going forward is expanding from just the black, white, and clear into other colors for the pyramid pipes and connectors themselves. But as those of you in the audience probably know, each of the 7 chakra areas is associated with a specific color. And so you might want to talk briefly about what your product line is going to look like with these specific enhancements and the use of color and its impact on the chakras.
Yeah, so like Charlie said, each of the chakras resonates at a certain vibration. It has a certain color associated with it. In my current chakra set for my orgonite, I actually have a specific crystal associated with that chakra that helps release those energies. It helps increase the vibration of that chakra and heal it. The color is associated with that one as well, and the chakra symbol. So all 3 of those combined together is what we're going to start with when we're creating the pyramid capstones for Charlie's pyramids. We're going to have the color, the symbol, and the crystal associated with that chakra to help really enhance that release of that pent-up negative energy in that chakra.
So, we just started this week, and that's why we're taping here at the expo. Lisa got one of my molds, which was necessary to really transform what product she was doing and adapt them to the specific geometry that would be necessary to sit atop the pyramids. So I have only had the chance to experience these so far here at the expo. But I have to tell you that when I changed the capstones that I have historically provided with one of these that Lisa provides now, I felt a dramatic increase in it seemed like a pulling effect upward. And so, Lisa, maybe you could comment on your general interpretation of what these capstones do to the energy fields inside these pyramids.
Yeah, what I experience with the capstone on is it's a more powerful transmission, and it's not only a pulling like Charlie experienced for me. It's a pushing and pulling. It's a coming and going of information, and I feel it really fast in my head. So utilizing the capstone is really going to just enhance your healing with this faster transmission. It's like connecting the dial-up connection to the high-speed internet, I think. To me, well, is what it kind of feels like.
And of course, that's exactly what this geometry does. And I'm probably average in terms of my ability to sense these things. And Lisa is much more sensitive to it. So to me, the fact that she's feeling this pushing and pulling effect really does resonate with me, because the geometry of these pyramids is that of a multi-dimensional transformation geometry, which will allow for access to the higher dimensions and vice versa. Mm-hmm. So I'm really looking forward to getting people's feedback on these new capstones as we introduce them now. We'll be putting those up on the website after the introduction of this video, and there will be a specific series of capstones that Lisa's going to be offering. For those of you interested, the way we're going to do this in general terms, for those of you who do want to order a specific capstone, you're going to have the option to order those specifically from Lisa. You're going to be getting a credit or a discount off of the price of your pyramid, because you're not taking the traditional capstones that we've provided. So you're going to be able to essentially pay for a good portion of your custom capstones that you purchase from Lisa through a reduction in the price of the pyramid that you're buying from me. So it looks like it's going to be a great partnership. Lisa, if people are interested in discussing with you maybe some specific needs, and I'll give as an example, when I've done an aura analysis recently, and a lot of my chakras and auras, especially my chakras, are highly functioning, my heart and my third eye chakra, but some of my other chakras aren't functioning, as highly as I'd like, for example, my root chakra. So if I were to call you up and ask you questions about that situation, would you be able to give me some specific advice on how
Yes.
maybe to customize a chakra, or excuse me, a capstone for my chakra?
Yeah, so I can actually design them according to what your needs are. If you're not certain on what your specific needs are at that moment or at that time in your life, I am an intuitive, I'm a medium, and I'm a healer. I can do distant healings as well. And so I just tap, if you send me a picture of yourself, I can tap into that energy, connect with your certain vibration and determine what you need at that moment. That would be best for your healing purposes. So we can go that way. If you have certain crystals that you're drawn to, different things like that, I always tell people kind of think outside the box. It's better, we're all trying to utilize these technologies to find pieces of ourselves that's missing from us. If you constantly gravitate towards the things that you like, you're constantly staying at that same vibration. So we need to step outside of our comfort zone. So it'd probably benefit you even more. I would say it will benefit you even more to have somebody like me, step outside of the box for you and gather that information and determine what your body actually needs at that time for healing. That's the purpose of energy healers. We help you find pieces of yourself and just help you increase that vibration and, help heal the world. That's what we're here for.
Well, I'm excited. I can't wait to do this personally with you because I know the effects of these capstones. I feel it immediately now that I've had a chance to try them out here at the expo. And I'm looking forward to having Lisa customize one for me and see what the results are. And certainly I'll be happy to report back on that in the future. So we're going to be putting up Lisa's information on this video, how you can contact her after. Feel free to do that. As always, I thank you for watching. Please tell your friends about Only PVC Pyramids. Follow us on YouTube. And as always, thank you for watching, and you have a great day.
Thank you.